Hello everyone, my nickname is Amo. Today I brought a sake from Hiroshima Prefecture. The name of sake is Fukucho. The brewery is Imada Shuzo. It is sake served at G7 Summit. Let's look into the spec. The name of sake is Fukucho. Type of sake is Junmai Ginjo. Polish ratio is 60%. Type of rice is only written rice from Hiroshima and Hyogo. Water comes from Hiroshima. There's no option. Alcohol rate is 15%, and also there's no message from brewery. Let's estimate the taste of sake. Looking into type of sake, it's Junmai Ginjo. Aroma should be gorgeous and fruity. Body should be medium. Fruitiness, acidity, complexity, sharpness are in the middle. Type of rice, there's no information about it. Looking into type of water, the water from Hiroshima gives light and sweet taste. But there's no information about the rice, so it is very difficult to estimate the taste. I just need to drink it. Let me explain a little bit about Hiroshima Prefecture. Hiroshima Prefecture is here in blue. It's 1.5 hours from Osaka by Shinkansen and 4 hours from Tokyo by Shinkansen. About the brewery, they're founded at 1868 and they started export to Hong Kong and United States in 1997. In 2020, master brewer Imada Miho became the sole Japanese person chosen for the BBC 100 Women 2020 list. So she must be very famous lady. There are two World Heritage in Hiroshima. The first one is Itsukushima Shinto Shrine. The first one was built in 6th century. It's very beautiful. The second World Heritage is Hiroshima Peace Memorial Genbaku Dome. This is the only structure left standing in the area where the first atomic bomb exploded. There's also a museum close to this, so if you have a chance, please take a look into it. Famous foods in Hiroshima. First one is oyster. Hiroshima has #1 production volume of oyster. The season is between September to March. Also, okonomiyaki is very famous in Hiroshima. I will have oyster as a main dish this evening. Let me report you the result of the taste. Aroma was first fruity and sweet, but gradually changed to dry aroma. First taste was fruity and dry. It had less sweetness, acidity, and complexity. It was very smooth and sharp. I think it is very good for light and dry taste lovers.
Drinking time! Time to drink. Today is actually not Friday. Today is Thursday evening. I have a business trip tomorrow and I'm not able to take the movie, so I decided to take the movie on Thursday evening. Now, kabai! Super delicious. Today's appetizer is giant seafood mixed salad, and this is kimpira gobo. Gobo and konnyaku and carrot. Looks delicious. And a piece of sweet and sour karaage. This salad is quite big. Maybe I will get full before I go to the main dish, the oyster. Let's see. This salad is quite heavy. By the way, I just said this only in Japanese, kimpira gobo. The English word for gobo is burdock, and it's cooked with soy sauce and sugar and also red pepper in it, so it's a little bit hot, sweet, and a little bit hot. It's very tasty, so if you find it in Japanese izakaya restaurant, please try. It's very delicious. Done with beer. I could not eat up appetizers, but I will go for main dish. Here it comes! Today's sake. Fukucho G7 2023 Hiroshima Summit served sake. This sake, I only know that this is Junmai Ginjo and the polish ratio is 60%. There's no information about rice, so I have no idea how it tastes like. And the main dish is fried oyster. I wanted to bring something different beside fries, but actually today is off the season. The season is from September to April. Now it's May and I could not get fresh oyster. But if you go to Hiroshima and if it's between September and April, please try raw oyster. It's super delicious. Polish ratio is 60%, but it's quite clear. Aroma is fruity and a little bit sweet. Let me taste it. Interesting. It's not sweet. It's quite dry and sharp. Less sweetness, less acidity. Not that complicated. Quite sharp. Also smooth. Very delicious. This is good to combine with fried food since it's sharp. If it's sweet, it's a little bit difficult to match with fried stuff. Let's try fried oyster. Delicious. Oyster. In Japan it's called milk of sea. The reason why oysters are called milk of sea is that the color is white and also it has a very good balance of nutrition. I think the rice is not Yamada Nishiki. It's like Omachi or Miyama Nishiki. Just my guess. I don't know. In the beginning I said the aroma was fruity and a little bit sweet, but now it's fruity and dry like the other Junmai Ginjo sake. And it's interesting that they can bring this aroma with a polish ratio of 60%. And normally if the polish ratio is 60%, it's quite sweet and has quite amount of acidity and complexity and not smooth and not sharp. But this is quite sharp. Very delicious. I was just thinking about my memory about oyster, and I remember that when I was working in Europe, I had a dinner with my French customer and I had oyster menu that day. And he told me that in France there were some red tide and the oysters were in the risk of extinction. And he told me that they brought the oyster from Japan, and nowadays a lot of the oysters, the origin is Japanese oyster. And I'm really proud of Japan that they saved the French oyster industry, and French people are eating similar oyster compared to us. Eating oyster with white wine is very delicious, I know that, but please also try with sake. It's very delicious. Overall, today's sake, Fukucho Junmai Ginjo. The aroma was first fruity and sweet, but gradually it changed to dry aroma. Taste was less sweetness, less acidity, less complexity. Very sharp and very smooth. I can recommend this sake for light and dry taste lovers. Thank you for watching. See you next week. Please give me a big thumbs up if you like and subscribe my channel. Movies updates every Saturday. See you!